Hello, monsters about here. Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 5 of my Malagor the Dark Omen campaign with the multi-crisis, the ultimate crisis. Holy shit. Also, we've got... God, this does not look good, does it? Rivers of blood and stuff. It's not what you want. It's because of the Portaloos, isn't it? Hey? It's not very good. Anyway, so we've got some friends, because there's no reason not to recruit as many armies as you can have. Partly because each one of them can have heads on spikes. The ultimate party decoration. And that means you just get more dread. So, you know, why wouldn't you, eh? Meanwhile, we're going to get pit hovels. Do I want pit hovels? Pit hovels? Was I planning on doing anything else? Could upgrade the Cursed Labyrinth. The question is, how do we take this with us, right? Because, you know, a hag tree copse, okay, squalid encampment, that's fine. But it's very hard to take a cursed labyrinth with you, you know, on the move, being that we are like backpacking, aren't we? That's got to be an absolute bastard to set up every single time. Unless they just... It's a labyrinth because I can't remember which direction everything goes. I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, in the same way that I guess taking a dugout's pretty easy to do. Impaled corpses, I guess, are movable. But, you know, I moved house under a year ago, and frankly, I can't be asked to do that again. It's way too much work. So I couldn't be asked to move a cursed labyrinth. That, just a thought. The stress involved. Now, I kind of wanted to go north, but I've not been south before, so I'm tempted to... Also, Wood Elves. Wood Elves suck, don't they? Hey. Maybe we should... Oren's camp is there. Maybe we should torch that. Mind you, I really do hate fighting Wood Elves. Maybe we should kill them off just to be on the safe side. I don't know. I'm going to have to mull that over. Meanwhile, let's get Primal Instinct. The problem with Doom Bulls is they do tend to get murdered pretty quickly if you let them. I want you to encamp, and then I can build impaled heads. Who hasn't moved? Oh, probably Boris. Do I want to go... You know what? No, I'm going to go... I haven't been south. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go south just to have a look. Just because I've not been down there before. Immortal Empires? Maybe we'll go to the South Pole. See Oxyotl. Have a party down there. And then go across to Lustria. Because why not? We can. The world is our oyster. Or maybe I'll just go back north. Most of the crises do happen up the north. It's going to be interesting to see vampires, dwarves, wood elves... all just starting to kick the shit out of each other. I mean, mostly kicking the shit out of me. Will all the crises, like, band together to try and exterminate me, is the question. Will they, like, get... Will they all become friends based on their mutual hatred of me, and then all band together into one giant crisis? You just have a bunch of skeletons. I'm going to kill you because you've got a bunch of skeletons. You might think it's forbidden, but it's not. They sure did make this game pretty, didn't they, for Warhammer 3? Holy shit, like, everything is just dialed up. Everything just looks so much nicer. Good on them. I mean, I think Total War Troy was very pretty as well, so obviously they've implemented some of the doomahickeys. Okay, so we're just charging frontal, but we do have the Centaurs coming around from behind. Looks like the right side of our line is going to engage first. We do have Korok's Man-Rippers there, the Blessed-Igors. Obviously, not much jam, because the Skeletons, well, they're not jammy. And then we've got the Blueberries, Destroyers of Drakwold, throwing themselves in there. The Centaurs coming in from behind, and the Minotaurs lining up for a rear charge. Centaur's going to get a lovely little charge there on those skeleton archers. And Maybe I should keep them... I mean, to be honest, wiping out Skeleton Archers. The Skeleton Archers are fleeing into the Tomb Guard, though, which is generally not a good idea. The Minotaurs doing what Minotaurs do best. Just murdering shit. There's Miley Cyrus. Coming in like a wrecking ball. Was that Miley Cyrus? I feel like it is. There's the sexy Centaurs. Okay, I think we have the upper hand, although our Ungor are taking a lot of damage, but that's normal. And the sexy Centaurs also taking quite a lot of damage. They charged into the Tomb Guard, which was not particularly advisable. So we've pulled them out of that, and we also need to take out these archers. So sending the Sons of Goros. I love the fact that the centaurs in Warhammer mythology are just like drunk bastards. We should give Boris Johnson a whole horde of them. He'd love that. I'm going to take the... Yeah, we'll take that. I just realised I was going to spend money on upgrading to the meat larder, wasn't I? But, to be honest, getting more dreads is probably gooder. Because the sooner we get more dreads, the sooner we can start upgrading... the Dubries. You know what I mean? Dubries. Start upgrading them. It's fine. Okay, you don't just stand here. Don't take attrition because it's horrible vampires. There's bitey vampires nearby, and obviously we don't want that. And everyone needs to move together. Don't get separated. Have a moving buddy. Because obviously, if we get spotted, those armies not very strong. More armor for gore herds. Oh no, ambush. Obviously ambush. Okay, yeah, I'm going to head south. I don't know why. I just feel like heading south because I've not actually been down to the western and central jungles. And then I think I'll go to the South Pole. And then I think I'll go to Lustria. Maybe. I mean, mind you. Well, no, fuck it. I'm going to go to Lustria. I've decided. We're going to go to Lustria. We're going to have a lovely time. Malagor is getting more weapon strength for all of his delightful bit. Oh, I was going to get the Jabber Scythe, wasn't I? And it's in this army instead. Is it going to spread my units out a little bit? Nah, obviously we just pile them into one doom stack. It's just how we roll. It's just how we roll. Gore tusks. Do we? Oh, we do have a few bits and pieces here now. The Wanted Jet is a bit fuse that. Let's try fusing that. Steel Claws. The Luckstone is just a worse Dawnstone, isn't it, really? Talisman of Endurance. I mean, that's not bad. Okay, I'm going to give you Talisman of Endurance. I'm going to give Moo Hefner some stuff, because he is a melee boy, isn't he? So he does need... I do... Actually, that's really good. Minus 20% enemy spell resistance in enemy armies in the region. That's fucking insane. That's a really good item. That doesn't just affect the army you're attacking, not even just someone in a radius. It's like everyone in the fucking region. That's amazing. So definitely not going to merge that. That's not getting a merging. Night of Feasting! Way! I mean, obviously, we're party animals, right? Sword of Cain has been claimed. Oh, good for them. Do I want to... I could do this, couldn't I? Orion's camp looks like a great party. Also, not many defenders. So we're heading in this direction. We're heading for Orion's camp. We've heard there's a party going on. It's one of those skins things. Skins parties. Remember those? Back in the 90s? 2000s? And you put the party on Facebook and then everyone would turn up. Oh, what a time to be alive. That's Orion's he's put a party on his Facebook, and or was it MySpace at the time? It was probably MySpace at the time. Jesus Christ, showing my age. Okay, I think Burning Man might be about to be burned down. But you know, we've already had our party, so who gives a shit? Hello. Yeah, I did think you might do that. I did think that might happen somehow. Never mind. Lizards. And wow, like everyone's just declaring war on us. Wow. Wow, you guys have no chill. War fails. It'd be nice if it said like who the faction was and what the target was. You besieged. Decisive defeat. I'm just going to let you stay there. It'll keep you busy. It'll keep you occupied. You're recruiting stuff, aren't you? You know what? Like, the icons of vilification, which is objective. There we go. What is that? That is... a talisman? No. It's a thingy. What's the... Hang on. It's an enchanted item. There we go. In which case, I kind of want to give this. Sorry, Boris. It's not for you, son. We're going to give that to you because that's just better. And I feel like... okay, you got the scroll stone. That's fine. You can have a scroll of leeching. That's pretty shit, but never mind. That's, you know, just have to make do with what you've got. A Manish Thrall, don't really care. A Flayer. It's pretty good. Chance of stealing magical items. Raise the settlements. Okay, well, we don't have much stuff. But we can get more. However, I want that Jabba Slythe and that. And in return, you can have... the Chaos Spawn and this Ungol Spearman herds, because you don't have one of those. You got some Chaos Spawn, don't know what you complain about. Alright, I need to keep recruiting with you guys, don't I? Moo Hefner, why are you so slow? You're just trailing behind everyone else. Keep up, please. Keep up. Do I want... You know what? Let's get some of you. And... because doggos will arrive to a battle nice and quickly. And they can eat all those annoying Glade Guards, who I hate. Glade Guards suck. Are you going to declare war on me as well? Yeah, okay. I get the general feeling that no one likes me. Scarbrand, do you like me?
There is benefit in not killing you.
I guess that's as good as I can expect, really. Oh, no one's home. Oh, that's perfect. Where did you go? Oh, you've gone over there. Yeah, well, no, it was. It really was unwise. Because you've gone out to get some, I don't know, nibbles? Some party mix? Maybe do a mixtape or whatever. You've popped over next door just to, and we've turned up at your party. And we're going to get this party started. Yeah! Ooh, a blood root behemoth. Dominate the world challenge. What's that? It's like Challenge Annika, isn't it? I mean, That's alright. That's okay, I'm happy with that. What's this? More uses for Savage Dominion. Oh. Summon 10 units in battles. Okay. Campaign movement range, win 4 battles in a single turn. That's... I mean, it's not impossible, but it's certainly tricky. Right, everyone. Right, Moo, Hefner, you can't in camp. Everyone just head over here, because obviously I feel like these guys aren't going to be happy. Do you now have to upgrade Herdstone? You didn't used to. It used to be that they started off at that level. That was right, wasn't it? Hang on. Upgrades. New Herdstones are erected at level 3. Yeah, no, they're not. They're... God damn it, CA. Literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. For Christ's sake, guys. Get your shit together. Do I want all of this? This does give us more speed. There's 24. I mean, you know, catching up with people is easier when you're faster. Miley Cyrus. Give you a call to more slip. And Boris Johnson can have a Darkling Spirit, so he can just summon in Igors now. And Moo Hefner, you get Gargantuan Who's because you're just trailing behind everyone else. The Fire Festival is still fine. Burning Man might be about to be burned down. But, you know, who cares? These building to build stuff there is very expensive. And yes, we do get like the bonuses for dreads. But it's probably better to build up our herds first than worry about increasing our percentage of dreads. That probably comes later. Were the buildings always this expensive? I just feel like it's very, very expensive. Where is Orion? At least Manfred hasn't declared war on me. I bet he's shitty with me though. Yeah, he didn't like me passing through his lands. He was not super happy about that. I mean, to be fair, I did bring a lot of people. You know, if I'm going to be brutally honest here, I did bring a lot of guys to the party. We've got a shit ton of agents near us. There's Jimatheus Thurgim, Jesus, Doulas, 2 Skinks, a fucking White King. Like, guys, chill. Do we I mean, I guess I could kill the Wood Elves. That would reduce the threat of... You know, killing people does tend to reduce the threat level somewhat. You are there. My guess is you probably can't afford... God, there's so many fucking agents running around. Okay, Moo Hefner, you sit in there. Everyone who is encamped can have stuff. You stay there just in... Hello. I know talk with you. Really? Come on, guys. I feel like we should be beast friends. Beast friends, our best friends. Yeah, there's so many agents. It's not a massive surprise we're getting spotted, to be honest. Hello? Can I reach you? No.
Not possible.
No, it's not, is it? I can certainly kill all of you guys.
Soon I'll be powerful.
I'm amazed that Manfred hasn't declared war on me, to be honest. Oh, shit. No, wait. Oh, well... I mean, it still says I can kill you. Oh, God, there's so many missile units, though. God, they suck so much. With the Wood Elves basically lining up to shoot me full of arrows, I've decided we're going to deal with Volkmar first. So, Volkmar's reinforcements are coming in over here in 25 seconds. And when they do, we will crush them. Because the last thing I need is to be taken roughly from behind by Volkmar. I'm not one of his choir boys. As such, when he does turn up, I'm going to kick the shit out of him, and then once he's dealt with, we'll turn our attentions to the Wood Elf garrison. Also, it should damage the balance of power, making the Wood Elves slightly easier to... Oh, there's my Jabba Slithe! Oh, they're such good boys. Or girls, in this case. I fucking love the belly flop. It's amazing. Oh, God. Jabba Slides. Almost as good as Minotaurs. Oh, you're going to need more than Sigmar to protect you, mate. Ooh, that Penumbral Pendulum did an absolute number on the enemy missile units coming in from behind. Malagor racked... I mean, he got 20 kills there, which doesn't seem like a lot, but he absolutely eviscerated multiple units. Is that army marching? Because if so, they're dead anyway, right? Okay, well, talking about dead anyway, they're all dead. That didn't take very long, did it? Okay, now we need to deal with the garrison. Now, Wood Elf garrisons are a pain in the ass, particularly when they're filled with shooty bastards, like this one is. Lots and lots of archers, which means as we try and break through any particular position, like a barricade, they're just going to drop arrows on our heads. Obviously not ideal. So, what we're going to do is a little bit of misdirection. We're going to send the Harpies and the Centaurs around to the rear of the settlement. Now, what this will do, I don't need them to engage the Wood Elves, unless there's a target of opportunity, right? If there's like a nice little, Blade Guard unit that happens to be isolated from the rest of the Wood Elf army, pick it off. Perfect. No, what they are doing is basically drawing units away from the front. So, as Wood Elf unit, as you can see, there's now multiple units of archers being drawn off this front line, which means that they are no longer going to oppose our main assault. In fact, the more units we can draw off like this, the better. Even if these guys don't pick off a single unit, they don't need to, because the enemy army is going to be busy chasing them around. And here our Centaurs come into the settlement to go and grab this objective. This will get their attention. What the fuck is going on over here? Why do these always look like roller coasters? Like, what is this? I mean, for what? Hang on. For one, health and safety, right? You've put a strut. You've put a beam there right in the middle of the train track, which is obviously... Like, look, I don't want to tell you how to build roller coasters, but ideally, people should survive the experience. It doesn't look like they will there. That looks like... Never mind. Right, so we're just, like, harassing the enemy army. I was thinking maybe we could pick off this Blade Guard unit, but to be honest, there's a lot of Wood Elves around. But that's good, because it means they've been drawn off the front line, as they have over here, which means as we push into the settlement... It's the Butchers of Clackengrad. Kalkengrad? Kalkengrad? Clackengrad? One of them. Doesn't matter. So pushing into the... And as you can see, the enemy army now is not defending that front. They are busy dealing with this bullshit. Which is exactly what we wanted, because now they're spaced out and easy to take to pieces without getting arrows rained upon our heads. Just a big shout out for the Jabba Slides being the best animated monsters in the Total War series. They're just fucking amazing. They look great as well, but just the way they just belly flop. And they just move with that sort of like mass sort of weight and ungainliness. The Creative Assembly animators, I genuinely believe, have to be some of the best in the business. Because I mean, you've got unit, literally not just an entity, but multiple entities all having to do the same thing at the same time with flowing animations. That That must be a complete ball ache to manage. Like, fuck me. Just the very thought of it gives me a headache. And yet somehow they make like thousands of entities. There's like 5,500 entities moving around this map at the moment, and just the fact that the piece of sand that has been tricked into doing super fast calculations that exists in the black box down to my right is capable of doing that is literally magic. I cannot comprehend how that actually works. And I'm like techie minded. I just genuinely, it just feels like wizardry. So now we're pushing into the city centre. We're taking down a barrack. Now the Minotaurs and barricades. They go together like oil and water, or a house on fire. If you've been in a house on fire, you know what that's like. Terrifying. The Jabba's Light is lumbering its way. Although it's getting shot to pieces by multiple units of archers. Fortunately, it's not an easy target to hit, but we need to lock this down ASAP. The Centaurs still harassing stuff over here. The Harpies and the Manticore coming back in to knock out a Glade Guard unit there that is now isolated. That's exactly what we want. Uh-oh. The Vorgenblund Brood Mother is taking a lot of missile fire. However, we do have assistance. The Gauls and Ungauls are arriving, backed up by Minotaurs. I mean, we should be fine. Do you have regeneration as well? No, you don't. I think... Does Morga give you regeneration? I think he might do. Okay, Wood Elves exploding into jam. Which is what I like. Obviously, they don't like that quite as much. But I don't really care what Wood Elves like. Fuck those guys. And Dryads who don't explode into jam quite as nicely as everything else. These fucking Way Watchers. I hate Way Watchers. They're like Glade Guard, but nastier. As I say, I've also got PTSD from playing Blood Bowl matches against my only opponent and his fucking Way Watcher bloody... Was it War Dancer? I can't remember. Whichever one was the, like, agile, dodgy twats. That guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck him. I hate him so much, and I'm glad that one time I managed to break his legs and kill him. Oh, honestly, when I'm feeling down, I think to that dice roll and the look on my friend's face as his star player died horribly, and it warms my cockles. Oh, does it warm my cockles? God, fucking what else? Just the worst. I do want the money. Okay, we can camp. The other problem with being surrounded by agents is that if they spot you, you're forced out of encampment stance, and so you don't get your replenishment, which is kind of a bastard. Kind of a bastard. Do I want Crowfather? More speed. He's already got 100. I mean, 121 speed is already pretty good. Having missile resistance, though, would probably be useful, right? And I do kind of like the Jabba slides. I just like them. They're so cool. They just belly flop people and they explode. And they do AoE damage around themselves. Like, it's just, you know, there's no reason not to love them. Other than their face. Which, admittedly, is a bit on the rough sides. We do have Days of Wrath, which is nice, but I want to get Dominate the World because more Winds of Magic when increasing. No, that's a huge amount because I think the most it can increase is 10, so that increases it by 2. Maybe 20 the most? Still, it's not great. But miscast reduction chance is not to be sneezed at. I could get... Oh, I could actually get one of these boys. However, isn't it weird that Minotaurs aren't on the far left? Because the Minotaurs with shield and great weapons are the upgrade of normal Minotaurs. And yet the Minotaurs are over here. I mean, it's not... You know, as problems go, it's not the biggest problem we have. I do kind of want the meat larder. I should have... If I kill someone else, I should have enough money. And then we could get more Minotaurs. Because, unless we want to spend it on maybe upgrades. Thing is, we've already got 3. Like, getting it now, I would, you know, recruit my boys and they'd be high level, which would be fine. But at the moment, that's not really that useful. I feel like maybe getting some of the cheat, like getting some gore, like filling my armies out with gores is probably better than ungores, right? Although I do love Minotaurs. So, I'm going to get something like that. Which means we can get another Minotaur. So I'm going to get rid of... I don't... Like, the chariots are fine. You know, they're alright. But now we can get the chariot in that army. And then when we get the meat larder, again, quite a tricky thing to move around. But still, a meat larder. Think about all that hanging meat. It's going to be very difficult to move around. It's like there's a lot of weight there. But when we get it, we can then recruit a whole bunch more Minotaurs, because we'll open up the shields and great weapons, and we'll be able to get 2 with great weapons, 1 with shields. That's 6 Minotaurs all in all that we'll have in an army. And to be honest, I probably don't want them all in Malagor's army. Like, we can start, like, you know, spreading the goodwill. Spreading the news. Hello. Now, oh, God. God, Cetra's really shitty, isn't he? God, Cetra's really shitty. He is not a happy bunny. Oh, shit. Are you recruiting for another turn? Oh, Minotaurs take 2 turns, don't they? Fuck. I mean, you've got a bunch of skeletons. I've got a horde of ungors. I feel like manpower-wise, we should be okay, right? Because we've got the garrison from... This has got some Blessed-Igors in it. I don't think you have anything but... You do have some Nehekaran warriors. But that seems to be it. I reckon we don't... I'm like, I could move Malagor to assist, but I don't think we need it. Also, let's get the Blood-Blue Behemoth. And Boris Johnson, you can have... If we get rid of that, we can get that. Okay. Okay, now, we are encamped, which means that they may not spot us. Which means they may think that the only thing there is Mu Hefner. Which is probably why they want to attack. So I guess we'll see if they do want to attack. Etc. Is he really that shitty about this? I mean, he's probably pretty shitty. We did burn down his house. We did take his house and set up Burning Man. No, he's run away. He's legged it. He's like, nope, I'm out. However, if he does have 2 stacks of skeletons hanging around, I'll probably need a little bit of help. if we had more campaign movement range. I kind of like the idea of the horde growth. So I'm going to take horde growth. Right. Boris. Now, what do we have nearby? Oh, I really wish I could... Can I see? Okay, I can see. So we need to... Do we start off with the dwarfs? I think we do. I think we start off with the dwarfs. It's kind of not... If we start on this way, and then we can sort of like go clockwise. Jesus Christ, guys, will you fuck off? Go find somewhere else to hang around. Do you not have homes of your own? The party hasn't started yet. Fuck off. Good Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know. What do you do, eh? What do you do? Okay, we've got Dominate the World. I can't like Primal Fury, but of course Fear when ambushing. I mean, that is not the worst thing. More armor. You know what? Let's hit Days of Wrath because that's more armor for our Minotaurs. Okay, so we're gonna hit the. We could always. I could leave. I could leave Thyrus in charge of. Oh god, what's this? Woodstock. But the 99. The bad one. We'll do, we'll do that. So, we're going to move... Now, I'm going to have to be careful here. Because these armies are not the best. So, right, we'll move you there. Boris Johnson... Okay, we're going to send Boris and Muhefner. And, in fact, you hop in there. And we'll do something like that. So, my hope is that for Woodstock, we can hit the... We could declare war on Manfred. If it looks like Manfred is about... Because he does have the Black Period of the Gash, which he's only just settled. And he is at war with... is he not at war with Volkmar? I think he starts at war with Volkmar. Did they peace out together? What the fuck, Total War? Oh, God. The AI's desperate need to kill you really is just... It's improving! They like each other more. He's the fucking Grand Theogenist, for fuck's sake. And a fucking vampire. That's not forbidden love. Fuck it, we'll kill them all. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.